The Mike Farwell Show continues
on 570 News Radio and Rogers TV.
We are redefining retirement here in the region of Waterloo with a new kind of retirement, powered by kindness and fueled by community. Jenn Gerynowicz is the founder and chief compassion officer with Techie Nesters, which is the technology behind this new kind of community. And Jenn joins the program this morning. Good morning, Jenn.
Good morning, Mike. Thank you for having me on here today.
It's an absolute pleasure. You had me at new kind of retirement because it always interests me the different ways we can spend those years when we are no longer working. So what is Techie Nesters?
Well, I do like to refer to it as a new kind of retirement because often we're looking for purpose, camaraderie, connection, things that make us feel seen and needed and relevant post-retirement. And that's often a struggle for people. So Techie Nesters, essentially, we set out to make living in your own home longer possible while giving you purpose, keeping monthly costs low, and navigating this world of technology that's changing so rapidly. So in reality, it's not just for retirees, but it's for anybody looking for those things. So essentially, for one annual fee, members who come into our nest are police checked and reference checked, so we create a safe nest, and they give and get help amongst one another without any additional recurring costs. So once you're in the nest, kindness is actually the only currency that we have. And the best part is you don't have to ask someone for help. You don't have to look for a place to offer help. You simply call your compassion concierge, and everything gets orchestrated for you, like things like grocery shopping, transportation to doctor's appointments, or light home repairs, help with gardening. We have a long list of things, and some things we don't even think of that people ask for that are really great ideas and really purposeful. So, it removes the awkwardness of having to wait for a family member or, bug a friend. And because you've paid your annual fee, you really have that ability to call your concierge, and they send out the bird call to the nest, and whoever's available and wants to do it and can do it does it. And so it's a nice little community of reciprocity where everyone's contributing and consuming, as we say.
What was the inspiration for the idea, Jenn?
Well, I have a little story about what inspired me. I was looking at just the growing crisis in aging in place support. Our population in Canada, as you know, is outpacing the traditional care models. I don't think the system is equipped right now to meet any of the emotional, social, or logistical needs of people who want to stay in their own homes. So I was looking at my parents, and they're in their home. That's where their memories live, and all of our family dinners and coffees on the porch, and all the little things seem to be big things now, like changing a light bulb, climbing a ladder to do that, a printer that suddenly won't connect to Wi-Fi and their whole world is come down, or they can't connect to their FaceTime with the grandchildren, feeling isolated that way, or just feeling not as smart as other people, or not feeling like they're keeping up fast enough. So in looking at that situation, $5,000 renovation budget to add a grab bar or two in the bathroom is solving one problem, but it's not adding life. It doesn't make them feel any less alone, and it doesn't create any connection. So at the end of the day, what my parents and so many others, I think really want isn't a bigger bathroom or more expenses every month. They want to belong, and they want to keep living in the place that they love with people who see them, where they can gather and people care for them, and people who count on them too. Because I always go back to this issue with relevancy. And as we age, it's a really big struggle. So I believe that living purpose through a business that matters is good business. And so it really inspired me to start Techie Nesters.
Where is Techie Nesters already being used, and what's the reaction to it being?
Well, I'm from Collingwood, and that's where I grew up, and that's where my entire family is. And so I live in Toronto, but I started the Nest in Collingwood as our first location for obvious reasons. Just with family there, I wanted to make sure they had the support first and foremost, and also they could be my best focus group because they're super honest with their feedback, which I appreciate. So that has been our starting ground. We started a little over a year ago, and we have about 100 members in the Collingwood area. We went into Kitchener in the fall, talked to a tech group there, and said that this would be coming later this year, and asked if there were any early birds who wanted to come on board. And so we have a small nest in Kitchener that is unofficially launched, but they have been doing things like, I think someone went over and put some bathroom shelves in someone's bathroom for them that they ordered off of Wayfair, and someone else helped someone declutter and move heavy summer furniture from the garage out to the backyard. So there's already, the birds are busy, as we say, in Kitchener already. But we have a big presentation coming up on Sunday, this Sunday on the 7th at Rockway Center at 1 o'clock. So we're inviting anyone in the community that would like to come and hear about it. We'd love to have people come out and sign up. And we always, every community that we're entering, we're going to be in 25 locations by the end of 25. And the first 25 people in every nest get special early bird pricing.
I love the idea of providing greater opportunity to age in place. We know how much those homes mean to people. And I'm glad you mentioned that presentation coming up on Sunday at Rockway Center from 1 until 2:30. Do folks have to register? How do they take part in that, Jen?
They can register they can either call or they can just go online to techienesters.com, and there's on the website they can certainly fill out a form. But we also have our local number. I can provide that. It's 519-745-2775. 519-745-2775. You can also go online, techienesters.com. The presentation coming up on Sunday from 1 until 2:30 at Rockway Center in Kitchener. Right. Jen, love the idea. Thanks very much for joining the show today to tell us more about it. Thanks for having me online.
Something on your mind? Have something to say?
Call the Mike Farwell Show now.
519-570-2545.
1-800-570-5715.
And star 570.